Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is your March 1st to the 15th of 2020. It's a love and general reading. Just letting you know, in the beginning of the month, I usually incorporate the astrology, but this time I'm doing it different. I will be doing a separate astrology upload, so look out for that. Thank you so much again for being here. Let's look at your life, your love life, your life in general from the 1st to the 15th of March 2020. Taurus, please, Spirit. I am doing a Celtic cross. Let's see what you're dealing with right now, dear Taurus. And we've got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles does remind me of Libra. It does hold the scales, so there could be a balance or an imbalance, because I'm not reading reversals, where equilibrium is concerned. This could also mean you are giving out money or you're receiving money. Okay, now this can be in relationships or work. Let's look at the any relationships, any sort, whether it's romantic, business or family. What's your challenge? We've got the Star card. So the challenge is a wish fulfillment. Your challenge is to heal. Your challenge is to hold on to the hope. If there's been an imbalance in your life, don't stop hoping. Don't stop healing from whatever you've gone through. Now, the Star is Aquarius, and Aquarius is social media. It's also the future. Okay, what's at the bottom of your reading? Your foundation is the Hermit. Some of you are soul searching. This is the card of Virgo. We've got Virgo and Aquarius, both very intellectual signs. The Hermit is someone who is soul searching. They've taken a step back. They're doing their homework. The Hermit is someone who is also connecting to the divine, to spirit. Okay. Let's look at your recent past, and we've got the Ten of Swords. Yeah, Ten of Swords is some sort of an ending. You feel as though you've been beaten in some sort of a situation. You're looking for the answers here in the distant past. Now, this is where the reading stems from. And the Hermit can also be a doctor, we know, a physician. Some of you may be dealing with back pain here, with health issues. You may have been looking at where the problem stems from, because we know that the Star is a card of healing. It does show the woman in her birth suit here. This may be costing you as well, financially. Okay, Ten of Swords we know is the end of suffering, though. It's a cycle that's ended. So the challenge is, don't lose hope in whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever wish you're trying to bring in. Don't give up. Don't stop communicating. For those of you that have taken a step back and you've been doing your homework, not communicating, obviously it's going to be the end if you are not communicating with the person that you want to connect with. Let's see what you're thinking about, what's on your mind. It's a soulmate connection. This is as though you feel as though you've been dealing with someone that you've known forever. This is the soulmate card. Okay. This is also your goals. Your goal is to bring balance, to have equilibrium where relationships and where your emotional self is concerned. Okay. Now, soulmate connection can be someone that you've known from the past, from a past lifetime. We know that this can also be the card of children. Okay, let's look at the near future. And we've got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is another wish fulfillment. Wow. Quite a bit of emotion here. 9 and 6 is 15 cups. 15 is not a good number. It's a challenge. We know it's the number of the devil. Some of you may feel very strongly attracted, connected to a soulmate connection. If there has been an ending, and this is all that you can think about, this could mean that you are maybe drinking too much, maybe trying to escape reality. If this is something that's still on your mind, and it's as though you're going around in circles, not being able to think of something else, this is what you are hoping to achieve, your wish. 9 of Cups. Let's see the position of you. And we've got the Queen of Rods, Queen of Wands, which is someone who is a go-getter, someone who is driven by their desires. They're very active in getting to what they desire. Now, dear Taurus, this is, unless you've got fire in your chart, this could be your partner. Queen of Rods. So it could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I usually see the Queen of Rods as the lucky queen. This is usually Leo for me. Let's look at what is external to you. And we've got the 4 of Swords. So in action, someone is still trying to heal. There is no communication. There is no sending those messages. Someone is trying to heal. They're trying to catch up with themselves. It's been too much. The 3 of Swords is what is on their mind. They're trying to perceive what went wrong here. And we know that there is some sort of instability. Now, because we've got the 10 of Swords and the 4 of Swords, it's going to take time for you to heal. Some of you may also be at a distance to this person. Why do I say that? We've got 14 swords, that's the Temperance, and Temperance can speak of Jupiter and Sagittarius, someone at a distance, physical distance. Nevertheless, again, Temperance is all about healing. Know that something is happening, something is being worked out for you. Be patient, take your time, do the healing that you need to do, heal yourself. It is Mercury retrograde, so there is a lot of confusion. Now, if this is a family member, someone that's had maybe surgery, back pain, some of you may be dealing with someone that is still healing here. This could be a physical healing, not only emotional and psychological. Okay, so let's see what's in your hopes and fears. And we've got the King of Pentacles, which is you. King of Pentacles mainly is Taurus. Could be any other earth sign. Nevertheless, King of Pentacles is you are hoping to be able to stick it out, to be the one that's going to be there. If you've got someone that's depending on you, you're hoping to be able to do this, to be someone that is very dependable. You're hoping to be able to even help out a situation financially. You're hoping to be the one that others can depend on here with the King of Pentacles. This could also be you're hoping to manifest where business is concerned. The fact that the card is here says to me that you are someone that's very stable, no doubt. Finances should be good. The card is here. And we know that the King of Pentacles is usually the father. Okay, let's take the outcome, dear Taurus. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Now, in the Connolly, in the Morgan-Greer, this is the Morgan-Greer Tarot, the Wheel of Fortune is some sort of an ending. Jupiter does bring endings. It can bring legalities, divorce, but it can also bring abundance, expansion, growth. And again, Jupiter does speak of foreign places and people from a different culture. Sagittarius is also the card of truth. Truth, faith, philosophy. Now, in this card, we see that there are 2 people that are on the same page. 2 people are celebrating something whilst the third person is falling off the wheel. So what this is telling me is that if you've been in a situation where there's a third person involved, there has been some sort of a deception. Here we've got the Three of Swords that are above his head, whoever this is, and this is what's in your environment, no doubt. This person is concentrating on the heartbreak here. But the Wheel of Fortune says that the wheel is turning. There is change coming in. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we've got the Emperor. So we do have three people here. We've got the Emperor, we've got the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Rods, Queen of Wands. Now, the Emperor can mean, it can be Aries, Taurus for me. This, of course, could be another side to you, but I do feel that this could also be someone that's very Saturnian. Saturnian meaning we do have the sword. We're probably looking at Aquarius, but also Capricorn could be. They are both ruled by Saturn. Now, the Emperor as an energy, as a general energy, does speak of restrictions. We know that the Emperor doesn't show emotion. He can be very fiery, very quick-tempered, but he puts up the boundaries. You know, those difficulties. He's going to make you prove yourself. Have you done the work? Now, if this is someone who is, you know, bringing in the obstacles in your life, this is saying that you've got to do the work so you can sit on that throne, so you can be the Emperor. And again, the Emperor is also a father. So for some of you, this is another side to you. If you have got your own business, you've got a lot of responsibility here. Okay, but the Emperor is someone that people can depend on. What's beneath it? And we've got the Strength card, which is Leo. Again, your Taurus. Now, the Strength card can speak of, you know, realizing that you've got strength within you to beat this situation. This is a card of courage. This is a card of also patience and trust. Are you trusting in your rulership? Are you trusting that you are able to get to a very stable place? This is a 4. Can you rule this kingdom? Are you strong enough? If this is someone else that is in the picture, this is not an easy competition, okay? Because this is the Emperor that you are up against. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, as I said, can bring luck, expansion, but it can also bring separation. It can expand on difficult energies. It can expand on karma as well. It is the karmic wheel. Let's look at more cards. I'm now using the Connolly Tarot. Let's look at that 6 of Pentacles, and this can also be a card of child support, giving. Okay, some of you, those of you that are going through divorce, if you've been dealing with someone who's got strong air in their chart or someone who is very Saturnian, you may be going through legalities. You may, as I said, may be needing to pay money out. Let's take a card on that 6 of Pentacles, and with the Star card being the challenge card, it does speak of being social, getting out there, getting out to people, being part of a group. Here we've got the Hermit. If this has been you, then the challenge is to get out and about, go out, have fun, okay? Don't stay stuck too long in your cave. Let's see what this 6 of Pentacles is. And we've got the Strength card again. So Leo is very strong in your reading. I've already explained the energy of Leo. You may be dealing with someone who's got strong Leo in their chart. Let's look at the Star card. Why is that the challenge? And we've got the 2 of Swords. So yes, 2 of Swords can mean a choice. You are in two minds. Maybe there hasn't been communication, and therefore you're trying to make a decision even though there hasn't been communication. And you're hoping to fulfill your wish, but you can't see. You can't see clearly at this time. We know that in the 2 of Swords there is a blindfold. Let's take the bottom section. We've got 2 cards that opened. We've got the Knight of Cups and the World. Now, the World can speak of worldly matters, people that are at a distance. Yes, the World can also speak of an ending of a cycle. We've got the Knight of Cups here. Knight of Cups is usually water, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, but it can also mean the Knight of Cups is someone that is not very emotionally balanced, so you can't depend on this offer. For those of you and Taurus, you've got Scorpio in your 7th house, so where relationships are concerned, you're either in or you're out. But the Knight of Cups is someone that is not certain. And here in the Connolly Tarot, there is a lot of red here. So there is fire in this card as well. Even though the Knight of Cups is very slow moving, here we've got a quick offer, a passionate offer that has come through. But for whatever reason, could it be that some sort of cycle has ended? Why one person was ready to offer their love, they're ready to offer something, and the other person is closed off. They're the Hermit. Therefore, a cycle has closed in the distant past. The World card, we know, can be successfully completing a cycle, but this can also speak of distance, and that could also be physical distance, not only emotional distance. Let's look at that 10 of Swords in the recent past, and we've got the 5 of Cups. So you're still in a mourning stage with whatever went wrong here. You're at an imbalance emotionally. Some of you think that this is over, that there is no hope, but we've got the 2 of Cups here. 2 of Cups are still standing. You're not concentrating on that. You need to change your perspective, change the way you see the situation. Let's look at that 6 of Cups, which is a soulmate connection. Some of you, we've got the 5 and the 6. See that? For those of you that have been dealing with a situation of the past, you're not seeing that there is a soulmate connection here, that, not all is over for you emotionally, dear Taurus. Let's look at that card. And we've got the Queen of Swords here, which would be that air sign. The air energies here. Now, the Queen of Swords is someone that is very cold, very aloof. She will speak her truth. This could mean communication, obviously. If you are, usually I see fire and air very similar because they act, they react, right? Queen of Swords can mean your soulmate from the past that has been carrying the pain. She's obviously gone through the transformation. We've got the butterfly there on that sword. Now, the Queen of Swords can be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. If this is someone from the past, I'm going to say what I mean is someone that you've been dealing with from your past. This could be someone that stabbed you in the back. There's double layers here, triple layers. If you are dealing with an air sign that stabbed you in the back, then you may share children with this Queen of Swords. If this is someone that is a soulmate from the past, she may have come out of her own relationship where she may have her own children. This could be someone that is a mother, and now she's standing in her convictions. She's being careful with her heart, okay? And this could also mean communication, where there is some sort of a change with this butterfly here. Let's take a look at that 9 of Cups. And we've got the Emperor again. Now, what's interesting here is that the Emperor here in the Connolly Tarot is much younger, as you could see, more similar to the King of Pentacles. I do feel that for some of you, obviously, this is your energy, okay? Now, with the Nine of Cups sitting, we've got the Emperor sitting on that Nine of Cups. We know that the Emperor can speak of being very stable, right? It's a 4. The Emperor is someone who does have the ability to rule over a kingdom. This is the Father again. As an energy, we're talking about stabilizing something, and this is a wish fulfillment. For others of you, if this is you with all those burdens on your back, on your shoulders, then you could be going out, meeting up with friends, and just having a few drinks just to escape the responsibilities. Okay, because we know the Emperor can be a heavy burden. It's very Saturnian, therefore there are lots of lessons here. Let's take a look at this Queen of Wands. She's got lots of choices, wow. 7 of Cups and the Lovers, which is a choice. She's got a choice, all right, but things are up in the air. With that 7 of Cups, this is Piscean energy. Pisces can be endings. It can be clandestine relationships, darkness, not seeing, because Pisces is very dark, not seeing clearly. This can also be an unconditional love, a relationship with the Lovers, and she's at a point of needing to make a choice between her heart and her head. She's not seeing clearly. We've got Mercury retrograde, or she's making a choice out of 2 people. Now we know that the 9 of Cups can also mean someone who's quite smug. They've gotten away with something. Could this be the Emperor? If this is another person that they've gotten through, they've accomplished something that they're very happy about. Quite sneaky. Let's look at that 4 of Swords in your environment. And we've got the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is a spiritual growth. This is also movement. Someone is receiving the enlightenment with this Ace of Cups in her hands. After meditation, after healing, she is holding that Ace of Cups. So the message has come from the divine through meditation, through hypnosis, whatever you do to meditate. You're seeing clearly now. You're being given a message from above, because the 7 of Cups is right next to her, which is the choices that are there, lack of clarity. I think the clarity comes through. And this is also spiritual growth through taking the time out. 8 of Cups says that someone is moving on to find those 10 of Cups, to feel bliss, because there was a sense of something missing here, a connection that could not get any, could not reach the full fulfillment, commitment, whatever that means for you. Wow, King of Pentacles and the Star card again. Now, some of you may have Aquarius in your chart, yes. The Star is a wish fulfillment. You've got 3 wish fulfillment cards. The Star is a card of hope. I don't think that you're losing hope. I think that you may start to communicate. That's what the Star is. It's all about social media communication. You're following that bright star. You are hoping for healing. And we know that the Star can also mean the future. Aquarius is the future. Let's take a card on that Wheel of Fortune. And we've got the Hermit. Wow. Double message. You've got Aquarius twice and you've got Virgo twice, dear Taurus. The Hermit is someone who is enlightened. They've obviously come out of their cave. Okay, he's become the elder, wiser. He is the philosopher. He is going to share his enlightenment, his education, his intelligence. He is sharing that with the world. Some of you may be connecting with a Virgo. Okay. Now, some of you may also be reaching out. If you have been dealing with someone that could be at a physical distance, we know that the Hermit is Virgo, and Virgo is our daily routine. It's our health also. For those of you that have had health issues, you are being enlightened by this very wise doctor, surgeon, whatever this Hermit is. So there is a change of luck here. The light is on. Let's take a look at this Emperor. I want to take a card on the Emperor, which is the general energy. And we've got the Four of Wands. And my dear Taurus, Four of Wands here shows two people. It's very similar to the Two of Cups. So this is also, because the Emperor is a four and this is the Four of Wands, there's going to be stability in your life. Some of you are actually taking that next step and becoming the Emperor, ready to commit, ready to marry. If this is a soulmate connection, you're going through a lot of lessons. Now, could this be happening in the time of, I'm going to say September, November? So the time of Virgo, the time of Sagittarius. It could be. I'd like to take one more card on this Eight of Cups. And this is a wish fulfillment, no doubt, for you and your partner. Let's take the Star. I said the Star. Wow. I said I was going to take the Eight of Cups and then I said the Star. So let it be on both cards. You've got the Sun. You've got the Sun, dear Taurus. The Sun is shining on your light. These angels are bringing the Sun to you. Now the Sun we know is also children. So this is a blessing. We know that this is the card of true love. This is strong connection. This is the heart. Some of you are obviously healing a situation. This is clarity. The Sun is bringing you much happiness. You have the Star and the Sun. A lot will be illuminated for you. And you've also got the Hermit with, again, the torch. There is a lot of illumination for you. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Now, I'm going to take Twin Flame Messages by Mystic Moon. Now, because we've got three characters here, we do have the Emperor, we've got the King of Pentacles. For those of you that are trying to choose between two people, I'm going to take one on each of the masculine energies and one on the Queen. Okay, just in case. So you know what the messages are. They may not resonate with everyone. Let's take the Emperor, which is right here. And we have, is it possible to forgive and forget? Interesting. Now, what is beneath the Emperor here is the Nine of Cups. So someone is asking for forgiveness. Let's look at the King of Pentacles. And we have, I'm a better person because of you. Interesting. That means that I suppose these could be two of the same person, I suppose. Let's look at this Queen of Wands. And we've got, I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. So it looks like this Queen of Wands is someone that is quite busy at this time dealing with situations, okay? Dealing with something that she's got to make a big choice on. We've also got the Queen of Swords. I will take that as well. We have, how could you still love me after all I've done? So obviously she's the one that's backstabbed you here, dear Taurus. Let's take another card on the Queen of Rods, because she says she's busy now, but what else is she thinking? What else is she thinking? You are an angel. Wow. Okay. So, very interesting. You're an angel. I just have to do something right now. She's obviously connecting to spirit. She's seeing you as though you are the angel in her life. And we know that angels are blessings. So she's got unfinished business that she has got to deal with at this point from the 1st to the 15th. I'm going to take one more card on the King of Pentacles. I'm a better person because of you, and I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. So it looks as though both sides have done what they've done. Let's take is it possible to forgive and forget on the Emperor? I don't know if I can meet your expectations. So there's been something that's been quite restrictive for the Emperor. Doesn't matter which line they come in. Obviously, this Emperor had a lot on his plate. He didn't know if he could meet the expectations. So maybe he did something. Is it possible to forgive and forget, he says. So I think I will leave it at that. Otherwise, it's going to get too confusing. Dear Taurus, what I'd like to do is I'm going to take a Moonology card and see what that is all about for you. Taurus, please, Spirit. And we have, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Wow, so this is talking about something in the time of Sag. Full moons are culminations, okay? And I was talking about Sagittarius. We've got the Wheel of Fortune there. Let's look at the full moon in Sagittarius and see what that says. Are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over minutiae can be counterproductive, or perhaps you're being all talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you see then? What do you then see about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings, even if you don't yet have exactly what you want. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with uncertainty for this journey called life. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. Now, also additional meanings. This situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident without being overconfident to win the day. Have you shown that you care? If not, now is the time. Find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. Now, the teaching here is the full moon in Sagittarius is a time when we are reminded that life is an adventure and there's a big wide world to see beyond our backyard. It's about having fun and being prepared to sail into uncharted territory. It's about big ideas versus the details. No matter when you draw this card, it encourages you to look at the bigger picture. So yes, it's got to do with something Sagittarian. It is a full moon, so it is a combination. Sagittarius is very positive, so I do see the ending as very positive here, very enlightening. And again, Sagittarius has got to do with spirituality, faith. So again, you could be becoming the person who is much more spiritual at this point, roughly around the point of March. So you're going through some sort of lessons, no doubt. All right, dear Taurus, I will leave it at that. Thank you so much. I do hope that it resonates. If not, please watch your moon and rising. All the best. Talk to you soon.